Hi there, thanks for coming to this 5-minute class. I'm Jennifer Croft and I'll be teaching you 8 great ways to improve your cash flow. If you like this class, we have a bunch of other classes and free resources available at www.5minuteclasses.com. So let's start by covering the basics of cash flow. And when we talk about cash flow, we're usually either talking about cash flow forecasting or projections, which is what will happen. You're taking a guess as to how much money you will bring in and how much money you will spend. Or the other side of that equation is the profit and loss statement. This actually is an exact recording of what did happen. So as an example, if I complete a profit and loss statement at the end of this month, on it is going to be all of the money that came into my business and all of the money that I actually spent. So having a healthy cash flow is really, really, really important because I've seen a lot of small businesses that were doing okay, but as soon as they started to get behind with the money coming in, suddenly they got in big trouble. And so also a healthy cash flow can help even out some of your cycles and your ups and downs and help you survive tough times, whether those last for a few weeks or a few months. And as a piece of advice, I would tell you don't count on your vendors or your clients or banks to come to your rescue. I think it's important as a small business owner to amass cash so that you yourself can take care of things. Now, there's a difference between profitability and positive cash flow. And so if you're having trouble with your business overall isn't profitable enough, you need to address that in one of four ways. Two of those relate to bringing in more money and two relate to spending less. So to bring in more, you need to either raise prices or sell more. And to spend less, there's two sides of that, which is cost of goods or monthly overhead expenses. So you could lower one or both of those. So let's get into the 8 ways now. So the first way to improve your cash flow is that you can change terms for how clients pay you. You can make them pay you faster, and that'll help improve your cash flow. You could also change the payment so much, not just to by shortening their terms, but you could actually give them no terms. You could collect a deposit up front or full payment before you start their job and or ship products. So the other thing you can do is instead of waiting for them to pay you by check, is you could accept credit cards, and you'll have to pay a fee per transaction through the credit card vendor that you use, but it might be well worth it to get that money in sooner. Another thing you can do is if you see that things are just tight all the time, is you could get a small business loan or open up a business line of credit. And so that would help bring in some money while you're waiting to collect from clients, or if you had to make a big purchase, that'll help you with that. Another thing you can go do is really watch how your money is going out. And so you could lower your inventory, don't have so many supplies and materials on hand, and to do that you would be buying in smaller quantities. You could also negotiate more favorable terms from your vendors. So you could ask them basically to float you. So instead of paying COD for supplies and materials or paying net 30, you could see if you could get those terms changed to net 60. And if you already have a business loan, one way that you could improve cash flow is to renegotiate the terms of that loan. So as an example, you would go back to the bank. If you were paying that loan off over a 2-year period, you would go back to the bank and see if you could instead change that to a 5-year period. And the final way to improve your cash flow is to postpone any expenses that you possibly can, particularly large expenses. And as a very, very, very last resort, I'm going to recommend that you reduce or postpone your own salary or withdrawal. And you wouldn't want to do this for very long, but it can help. It can help you ride through some lean times. So that's it for the 8 great ways. Here are some next steps that you can take that relate to this class. Here are some worksheets that you can use. And we also have a newsletter that you can sign up for so that you can keep learning. So thanks for coming to this class and best of luck with your business.